y'all, this is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 11, Part 2, Episodes 19 and 20. Now, I know I said I was going to do a live review, but I thought about it and I was just like, I like fast forwarding through the BS because this show is silly. So maybe I'll do it for like the reunion, but for the episodes, I feel like, I can easily get through it already without a live review. Anywho, we start with Jackie in all black again, meeting up with Brandy. Now, I was confused at first because I was like, wait, they didn't really like get along at the empowerment brunch they were in the last episode. But Brandy says she has a soft spot for Jackie. Like, at this point, I think it's Stockholm Syndrome. Because it's like, you know what you're getting out of Jackie. But now, like, Jackie's acting brand new once again. She actually apologizes to Brandy for missing her cooking event, as well as calling her a shit starter. Brandy pretty much lays it out for Jackie that, there needs some accountability on your end. You need to apologize to some of these ladies. Like, I know you don't get along with Brooke and Evelyn especially, but you need to start with Jen. You need to call her. So it looks like we're back on this Jackie roller coaster of will she or won't she make amends with the other ladies. Next scene, we're with Brooke as she's at the tattoo shop. She's being met by Evelyn and Jacille. She's getting a tattoo covered up. And it's no shade to Brooke, but I'm sure this isn't her first time getting a tattoo covered up. At least it's something as discreet as a tattoo on her ring finger. Wow, she is really crazy about this new man. Like, he just popped out of nowhere. Y'all know I can't stand it, and I don't care who it is when they're like, my man, my man, my man. Lord. As Brooke's getting her tattoo done, Evelyn tells her that she met up with Cheyenne about, all what happened at the melee. And Brooke don't give a flying fuck. She's like, she's wrong. I'm not a joke. You don't joke with me in front of a room full of bitches I don't know. I heard that. We cut to Brooke's confessional, and she's a little confused why Evelyn even met up with Cheyenne since, Evelyn's her friend. But she says she do appreciate Evelyn still having her back. So then we see the finished product on Brooke's finger. I don't want to be mean, y'all. It's not, I don't really care for it too much. But thankfully it's small and nobody will really notice. Next scene, we're at Brandy's rented apartment for the show, and Jennifer is coming over and she's helping her with her audition tape. Fast forward. So then she's talking to her about Jackie and, her excuse for not going to her cooking event, saying that she allegedly didn't want to ruin her event by showing up. Which she probably wouldn't have been mad at her in the first place if Jackie would have just called. Hearing Jennifer talk, she's kind of over it. And she expresses my sentiments like it's the same back and forth we've been seeing season after season. Brandy's now trying to push Jennifer to see Jackie. Next scene, we're with Jacille. She's going to the airport to pick up her son since, she actually lives in Mississippi and they fly her out to LA to film this show. They're headed to the basketball court. She's talking to her fiance on FaceTime. I love Jacille, but I don't care about that plot line, so fast forward. Next scene, we're with Jennifer. She's overlooking this movie that she filmed. Jackie's in it, so she arrives. Jackie is acting like nothing transpired at all between her and Jennifer. And she didn't even speak to Jennifer in the last episode. But now since she sees, herself in the movie, she's like, oh, I'm so excited. Give me a hug, Jennifer. Let's pop some champagne. Typical Jackie. Wacky. So they're talking one-on-one now. They talk a little bit about the empowerment brunch and then about their own relationship. Jackie says she has a problem, with her friend, Evelyn, saying that she's a prostitute. And then she asks Jennifer, you're my friend. Do you believe it? Jennifer, she does not say yes or no. She was just like, I was floored. Jackie asked her again. Oh, I was confused. She did not say yes or no. We cut to her confessional and she believed it. I mean, at least right now they're not going at it. The conversation is cordial. Jennifer then tells her that she's going to have her own ponderosa. She's going to call it a parlay. And it's basically a meetup before her movie premiere, which she intended on inviting everybody, but she wants everybody to meet at this parlay just to make sure no drama happens. Sounds like Jackie said, I will think about going to this because this is beneath me. Jackie, it's not beneath you. You're a clown, and a lot of things are actually above you. Next scene with Giselle and her son as she's looking for a suit for him for the upcoming wedding. Fast forward. Next scene with Evelyn, Jen, and Brandy working out. We cut to Evelyn's confessional and she says she's putting her friendship with Cheyenne on pause. You know, I just don't take the working out seriously because, ladies, do y'all go to the gym in a full face? Like a full beat. Like Brandy and Jen, they both have on eyeshadow, lashes, a full lip. I can't take it serious. Jen is now talking to the ladies about her upcoming wedding with the scammer. And have y'all been, seeing YouTube lately? Like how her fiance has been exposed for like a alleged Ponzi scheme? Please go over to Make It Make Sense page. Shout out to him for the tea. Jen is also telling him about Christian's issue with, being on probation, which hopefully he'll get off before the wedding. And then there's the restitution, which is $250,000. And she actually said that she may contribute in some capacity to help him paying it off. Like Jen, she is a magnet for scammers. And I'm starting to think that she knows what he's doing, on the side to make money is fraudulent. Much like with Phaedra and Apollo. We cut to Evelyn's confessional and she's joking about digging in the Christian situation. I'm just like, didn't last season that chick Vanessa did that? And then Jennifer and Christian went off on her? And also, someone else pointed this out on Twitter. Jennifer didn't like it last season when someone was investigating Christian's background, but it's perfectly okay for Evelyn to investigate Jackie, behind her back. So then she tells the ladies that she's going to have this parlay, before her movie premiere to get everybody together to talk things out. The goal of this, I'm guessing, is for Jackie to take some type of accountability. Now, didn't they want that for Brandy's get together and she didn't even show up? So I'm like, we know what's going to happen. It's just like when you invite Trump to something like the NABJ. Like when you invite a big enough clown to your event, it's going to become a circus. So ladies agree to go to this, and then we get to Brandy talking about her home life, about her husband and her son, and she's saying how much it hurts her feelings, how like when she goes online, people try to use what she said about her husband's many infidelities against her. And, her son can see this online. I mean, she the one who put that information out there. I mean, I do feel bad for her, but she put that information out. She then explains the reason why she stayed with Jason's because he stayed with her through cancer, through her darkest times. And, while I'm glad that he stuck with her through that, and I'm glad that she overcame it, I don't think that gives him a pass to just, disrespect her and embarrass her, and she taking him in time and time again. It's interesting seeing Evelyn hear this conversation because soon as her and Brandy got into it, she brought up her husband cheating on her many times. I actually can't wait to see what Brandy has to say about that at the reunion. Next scene, we're at Evelyn's and Brooke is coming over and she just wanted some one-on-one time with her. And she's telling her how she did Pilates with Jennifer and Brandy. And Brooke is surprised to hear this. And Evelyn's like, well, I like Brandy now. Okay, for now, she means. They're then talking about Jennifer's event where they're all going. And Brooke is saying she just doesn't know if she's in a place to even be around Jackie because Jackie still triggers her. So next scene, it is the day of Jennifer's event, and I don't know what the hell she's wearing. This sparkly blue blazer, the jean shorts, and the blouse. I don't know. So all the ladies are arriving. Most of them are there. It's still a question mark whether Brooke will show up or not. But then we see a car pull up, and it is Jackie as well as Cheyenne, who was definitely not invited. So we see them enter the room where the ladies are, and they're shocked to see Cheyenne, especially with her chesticles out right now, in this hideous outfit she's wearing. Jennifer is visibly annoyed already, and Jackie just came from mess. Like I said, clown shit. You knew she was gonna pull some type of shit. So the parlay starts because it looks like Brooke isn't showing up. I'm annoyed already because Jackie's on some new energy, like completely different from earlier in the episode. Like she's not coming in apologetic at all. Like she is on her 100% clown shit. She calls it a ponderosa, and Jen is like, well, no, it's not because it's not your event, and your ponderosas don't work. And Jackie says, well, it looks like your parlay isn't going to work either. Jackie then tells the table, despite all the accusations, false narratives, and lies, I have nothing against you ladies. Now, of course, this new Jackie, one of her many personalities, doesn't want to say anything, take no accountability, and wants to let the other ladies talk. Evelyn starts with what happened in New York between the two of them, and Jackie reminds her, yeah, when I called Shanice a builder whore because you were doing that stuff with my daughter. I think I remember that, but I think Evelyn was only trying to help Jackie's daughter. I don't remember or care to go back and look at that. They're going back and forth now. Evelyn says that Jackie doesn't want to let her speak, and then Jackie wants to speak now all of a sudden, and now she's threatening to leave. Evelyn's like, bye, leave. And as Jackie's getting her purse and starting to get up, all the other ladies are just like, no, Jackie, stay. But I think she just walks out. Well, yep, Jackie gets up and her minion Cheyenne follows her, and then Evelyn screams, bye, you little sex worker. Evelyn, you gotta stop. You really do, especially with the headlines now. Yeah, and there's also nothing wrong with being a sex worker as well. Can we retire that read, please? So after Jackie leaves, Brooke then magically shows up with this mink on in LA. I'm not sure where she's going in that outfit, but I'm guessing like she was already there and she refused when production asked her to show up. She said she will show up when Jackie leaves or whatever. That's what I'm thinking what happened. So it looks like Brooke has some scalding hot tea to share with the other ladies. She says that she's been in contact with Sunday. I'm assuming this is a past cast member. I didn't watch when she was on. But in the past 3 days, she found out this information. She was put on three-way with Jackie talking and Sunday talking. So I'm guessing she didn't know that Brooke was on the line listening. What is it with these recording phone conversations and sitting on there trying to oust people? Anyway, Jackie has something to say about mostly all the ladies, and she's just going down the line now. She starts with Jacille and says that Jackie says she's sick of hearing her voice. I mean, personally, I think her voice is charming. I mean, I don't mind her dialect. And, I grew up in New Orleans, where we really have accents. Then she tells Jennifer that she said that no one's interested in hearing about you and Christian getting married. I mean, it ain't a lie. I'm not interested, are y'all? Oh, and to add insult to injury, she says that Jackie sent her nudes with her vagina and breast out. Now, I didn't even know Jen had nudes floating around the internet. I don't want to know that. Then we move on to Evelyn, which Jackie said that she hates her and Shaunie. She then moves on to Brandy, and then she allegedly said that no one's interested in her. Why is she here? Unless, she has another baby, which everyone knows that she can't. Or is she divorced Jason because she cheated on him with 350 women? This is a lot. Brandy's now getting emotional and starts crying. I'm personally not sure why, because that woman was never a friend to you, girl. Never. I would never care what a demon like Jackie Christie would have to say about me. So then Brooke gets to herself and says, she has proof and screenshots of all of Sunday and Jackie's conversations. And it says that Brooke's dead daughter has made her an evil person. Like, why are you talking about this woman's deceased daughter? This is pretty much the beginning of the end of Jackie being on the show. The production is going crazy with these Jumanji drums right now, and that is where the episode ends. Let's get to episode 20. So I'm hearing this is Jackie's last episode, allegedly, but we start out with Jackie as she's doing this talk show of hers, like she's just doing a run through. Now she has people that she hired. Not sure if she's paying them, but she did hire some people to help her out with this. Oh, so this is an audition for a hype man for her imaginary talk show. Like she has a full audience and all these people are auditioning to be a hype man for her show. Yeah, just looking at this process, this is all so unserious. Fast forward. Wow, so next scene we're with Brandy and Evelyn hanging out. They're doing some type of portraits or something like that. The basis of their friendship is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So the gist of their conversation, I guess she's opening up to Evelyn since, I guess in one previous episode, Evelyn asked about Brandy's marriage to her husband. Evelyn then asks her, does she trust Jason? And she says, well, I trust that he values me as a wife. Girl, I can't. And then she says, well, if he cheats on me again, he's going to have to get the fuck out. And you know what? I really doubt it. Like, if he cheats on her again, she's gonna keep him. So they get their portraits and they're playing this buddy shit now, but I bet when Jackie's off the show, who's the next one to get ostracized out the group? You know it's gonna be Brandy, but we shall see. So now the conversation moves on to Jackie, and they're both just talking about how evil they think that she is and how she's weaponizing sensitive things about Brandy to use against her. Even though Evelyn weaponized something that was sensitive to her, which is her husband's fidelity. Just gotta keep it fair. Next scene with Jennifer meeting up with Brooke. They're talking about what Jackie said, this new information. And Jennifer, you know, she's had it with her. She said she's not invited to the movie premiere or her wedding. So it looks like the next event the ladies are going to is Brooke's party. She's having like an 80s, 90s theme. And she says this is the perfect opportunity for the ladies to meet this man that she's fallen in love with. He's coming from Baltimore to see her in LA. They're then having a friendly debate about whose relationship moved the fastest. To be honest though, I think both those relationships are gonna blow up in their faces. So next scene, we're at Brandy's rented apartment for the show, and she gets a FaceTime from Shaunie O'Neal. She is back, and she says she is on her way to LA. I mean, her and Brandy, I mean, we know they've come a long way, you know, especially for the thank you for your services. I'm really surprised they got through that. Good for them. The conversation then moves to Jackie, and Brandy's asking Shaunie for her help to see if she can get through to her, because Brandy said that she's tried to make it work, you know, for her to interact with the group, but she feels like they can't move forward. So Shaunie's gonna try to see what she can do. She says she hasn't talked to Jackie in a minute, but to her understanding, they're in a good place. Now, how I read this scene was they're getting Shaunie, the boss, the executive producer, to step in because they know Jackie probably won't play with her. Because, you know, then she'll be thanked for her services. And yeah, I feel like if they don't move forward, then Jackie's gonna be off the show. So we'll see. Oh, so already next scene, it's the day of Brooke's 80s, 90s party. We see all the ladies arriving. Judging from the confessionals, it seemed like the only reason the ladies want to attend this is to see Brooke's new man. So as most of the ladies are arriving, Brandy asks Brooke, so where's the man of the hour? Then Brooke says, well, he's not coming. All the ladies are shocked, especially Jennifer, because she's like, this is the reason I came. We cut to Brooke's confessional, and she said in the last minute she found out that he wasn't going to be able to make it, and she is low-key pissed. So it looks like Evelyn's the last to arrive, and I will say out of all of the outfits, I love hers the most. She looks really good. I like it. Like, it's immediately recognizable of that time. So the party's going on, and then we see Brooke's son shows up, and I'm guessing this is the one with the alleged child, and Brooke still does not know if the child is his or not, or if she's a grandmother or not. So Brooke is asking him point blank, did he take a DNA test? He said he did, and it looks like he told her something different, and now he's saying something different in front of everybody else. So she's confused. Now, her son, I don't know how old he is. Is he like 18, 21? I don't know. It just seemed like he's too young to be having a baby. So now Evelyn, the investigator, asks Brooke's son for the girl's number, and I'm guessing she's gonna do her own digging, since she's clearly qualified now. Okay, so then the party continues, and now we have a little plot twist. Brooke's man showed up after all. And, you know, she's excited. She doesn't look like a fool anymore. Okay, I guess he have money or some type of security for her to be like, you know, this is going to be my future husband, even though she recently just got divorced. Looking at him interact with the other ladies, he looks very nervous to be on camera. Next scene we're with Brandy, who's very well dressed, I might say. I love this dress she got on. She's meeting up with Jackie for a one-on-one, but what Jackie doesn't know is Shaunie has been invited to this. So Brandy greets her as if everything's cool between them. Then as soon as she sits down, she confronts Jackie about the recording that Brooke played them when she left about her talking to Sunday. And then Jackie immediately says she doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know, it seems to be a theme this season of recording conversations. As Jackie's deflecting, Brandy is saying, Jackie, I've tried to do everything to get you a part of this group. Jackie interrupts her and says, well, first of all, I am the group. Let's get that clear. I mean, do we disagree in the chat? They're going back and forth now. It looks like Jackie's about to leave. She does that when she's backed into a corner with accountability. But then here comes Shaunie coming out like a principal or whatever. Jackie looks a little surprised, but she's trying to keep a poker face. And then Jackie sits down, like she stays where she is. I'm guessing because, I mean, that's the boss. And she asks Shaunie, well, are you here to mediate? And then we cut to Jackie's confession, and it seemed like Shaunie being there doesn't faze her. So then we see Shaunie confront Jackie about the recordings, and it seems like, of course they can't play this because I guess that's illegal. But we see in a flashback, Evelyn's playing Shaunie the voice recording of Jackie talking shit. Apparently Jackie says Shaunie is a narcissist, lunatic, mean, wild. Now Jackie interrupts her when she says this. She's like, wild? I wish you were wild, but you ain't wild. Shaunie asks Jackie, what did I do to you? And I guess Jackie feels some type of way how Shaunie aligned herself with Evelyn and Brooke at the last reunion. She doesn't deny what she said about Shaunie, but she said she never brought it up to her because she thought their relationship would get past it. But I'm guessing she still wanted to talk shit in the meantime. Now she apologizes to Shaunie, but Shaunie's like, I receive it, I accept it, but I don't think I could trust you, Jackie. Did y'all ever trust Jackie? Shaunie tells Jackie that I've never betrayed you. Jackie says she begs to differ, but she can't give any proof. They're going back and forth, but then Brandy jumps in and tries to hold Jackie accountable for what she said about her, but Jackie isn't speaking up, so Brandy is now repeating it. Jackie tells her stop, but she keeps going. Then she says she talked about Brooke's dead daughter. She didn't give a fuck about her. Jackie corrects her and says, no, I didn't say that. I said I didn't give a super fuck about Brooke and her shit. Oh, Jackie. I'm not even sure she could get around that or past that with the other ladies after being caught red-handed on audio saying all of this. But Brandy's had enough. Now she wants to leave, but she said, Jackie, I could say a lot of things about you. And then she says how Doug is cheating on Jackie, but I'm just like, Brandy, is that really a read? Now, if Jackie really wanted to be savage, she could bring up your husband cheating, because now you're just throwing stones in a glass house. But then you say earlier in the episode that you don't like it when people throw that in your face. So I didn't get this. I mean, there's so many things you could get Jackie on. I think the Doug cheating thing is grasping for straws. So now as we see Brandy leaves, I think her and Jackie are officially done. So now it's just Shaunie and Jackie talking, and Shaunie tells Jackie that you're gonna have to talk to the ladies. And I'm thinking behind the fourth wall, that's an executive order. Either you're gonna meet with them or you can't film anymore. Side note, by the way, I forgot to mention when Brooke said in her confessional, I don't think Jackie likes anybody in this group. I don't even think she likes herself. Next scene, we're at Brooke's house where she's talking to her mom and Evelyn. They're talking about her son's situation, and they invited him over to really just get down to the truth. Is she a grandmother or is she not? Is the baby his or is it not? So he gets there and he tells her it was positive the first time and negative the second time. I don't understand that. This is more so a straight people area. If y'all want to explain this to me, how can it be positive then negative? Hey, feel free to let me know in the comments. But Brooke takes it into her own hands and then calls the baby mama, well, the alleged baby mama. And she says over the phone that the child is not his. Now, we couldn't hear that because they say due to legal restrictions, blah, 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 unable to air the audio from the other side of the phone call. Now, after Brooke gets this confirmation, she's talking to her son, and her son is saying that he actually wanted the baby to be his because he misses his sister. Now, in this moment, I was like, wait, how old is he again? I just don't think he needs to be having a child. He's a child himself. I can't tell if he's 18, 16, or 21 in this scene. The scene turns a bit emotional once her daughter's brought up, and she's just telling her son that, they're grieving together and they're going to get through this. The scene is over with, but I must say this plot line confused me with Brooke and her son's paternity test. Maybe I missed something in the beginning of the season because I kept fast forwarding. Lord, speaking of fast forward, next scene we're with Jackie as she's doing a test run for her talk show with her employees. Yeah, I don't want to see this. Fast forward. Next scene, we see all the ladies have agreed to meet up to discuss their issues with Jackie. Shaunie coordinated this, and it looks like the only person that didn't agree to go was Brandy. She said she said her piece. Can I just say, from what everyone is wearing as they walk into this restaurant, is it cold in LA? Because I swear they're dressed like they're in New York City. So we see Jackie's the last to arrive. I mean, she is the guest of honor in this scene, and the tension at the table is thick. So before the conversation even starts, Shaunie wants to make sure with Jackie that she's not gonna get up and walk away. And Jackie agrees. Allegedly, she says she's here to take accountability for what she said. So Jackie starts off by saying that she was venting to Sunday when she was talking to her. And everything that was said, that was 100% her. Now my question for y'all is, do we give Jackie credit for admitting that? Or she's only admitting it because she got caught and recorded? Because I think if they had no proof, she would have definitely lied. So first Jennifer interrupts her and says, "Why are you sending my news to other people?" For some reason, we can see Shaunie almost bust out laughing. But Jackie tries to deny it, but Brooke is like, hold on. These are the screenshots. Here we go. So Jackie's already like pinned in the corner. Jackie, you might as well admit it. They got the proof and they got your voice. Brooke got the receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, every fucking thing on you. So now Evelyn has the floor and she asks Jackie, "I still don't understand why you wanted to slap me." And then Jackie goes back to last season when she was doing a weight loss thing. And before Jackie could even get it out, Evelyn was like, "Yeah, because you still fat." And then we see Shaunie laughing again. Now I must say, and this is only my opinion, like they're getting Jackie to admit what she said and she's explaining it, but now they're insulting her in the process. So I'm like, do they want to move forward or not? Child, it's gotten wacky already. They're going back and forth now on who's fat. Jackie stands up and says like, "Oh, where?" Evelyn's like, "It's tied up." And then Jackie's like, "I'm not fat, but you are," with them turkey legs. Evelyn then stands up, adjusts her jeans, and does a little twirl. I mean, I can't. We then see the whole table laughing because nothing is serious right now. So much for an adult conversation. Things calm down a bit, and Evelyn wants to know from Jackie, why does she hate her? Now, Jackie deflects, of course, and says, "Let me just say everything that was on the recording I said." Brooke interrupts and says, "Well, yeah, because we got you on audio saying it. That's the only reason you admitting it." So yeah, I feel like they're not there to forgive her. I guess they just want her to admit it and move on. I don't know, because I know they're not going to take an apology. So now it's Jackie versus Brooke, and Jackie asks her, "Why do you want me to be in conversations about Kayla?" Brooke says she don't, but you're the one that brought it up in the media. It's getting very hostile. Jackie says she wants to clear it up, and Brooke is like, "I don't need you to clear it up." Brooke is just accusing Jackie of saying awful things, and she has the proof. But there's no apology coming out of Jackie, so the argument's just getting worse. Jackie then tells Brooke, "I do not want to argue with you about your daughter. That is a pain that I cannot imagine, and I'm sorry." Brooke is like, "Fuck you're sorry, Jackie." I think Jackie was done after that. Brooke then says, "It's not true. I used my daughter for a check, bitch. Prostitute." And then she eats her chip. Oh, so casually. And now we're just back to insults. Jackie is like, "Well, if I was a prostitute, bitch, my pussy was good." And then Brooke yells, "It ain't." I mean, I don't really know how to take this scene, y'all. Like the first time I watched it, I was high. And now I'm still confused whether I should be laughing or looking at this as serious. How did y'all watch this scene? We cut to Jackie's confessional. She's like, Brooke called me a prostitute. I've been called worse by better. Brooke tells Jackie she has one more thing to say to her, that it's illegal to record in California. Now, I was confused by this because didn't Sunday record Jackie without her knowledge? Apparently, she's accusing Jackie of recording her. And then Jackie's like, sue me then. Brooke is like, I will. You should be lucky I sue you instead of beat your ass again, bitch. And we all know Brooke rocked Jackie back in the day. It's going left again real fast since Brooke is making threats. So Jackie gets up, she stayed as long as she could. She's about to leave, but they're cussing each other out as Jackie is like walking past her. Brooke has the taco in her hand as she's threatening to beat her ass. So then the ladies have to get in between Brooke and Jackie as Jackie's heading out the door. They're laughing as they're holding Brooke back because she literally has her hand tight on that taco. She do not want to waste it. I honestly think Brooke could have took Jackie with the taco in her hand. But as Jackie leaves, Shaunie's just thanking everybody for coming and trying to, handle the situation. But, it's Jackie. She's going to deflect. I thought she did take accountability. At least it was her on the recording. She didn't lie about that. But I don't think no one wanted to move forward with Jackie by that point. Like, she had a chance. So, I don't know. I just thought this dinner or lunch was pointless. We see Brooke getting very emotional at the table, saying all the things that Jackie did. She doesn't want to move forward or be around her, and how Jackie pokes at the one wound that she can't fix. Wow, so this lunch has definitely turned into a support group for Jackie's victims very fast. We cut to Evelyn's confessional, and she has so much to say, but I just find it ironic that she's saying how bad Jackie is as a person, when I'm sure there's many women who have things to say about what you did to them. Just saying. As Shaunie is addressing the group, she adds in, now I would have told Jackie, thank you for your services in real life. They're all laughing, asking, well, why didn't you? And then she says, well, it looked like she thanked herself for her services. So that's code for me that Jackie isn't coming back for the rest of the season, until the reunion, of course. But I must say, I'm just interested in seeing, where do they go from here now that, Jackie isn't their punching bag anymore. She's not the main villain. Because I'm sure they have about 2 or 3 episodes left. So after that, it looks like they're cheering that they don't have to be around Jackie anymore. And that is where the episode ends. I mean, truth be told, I am tired of everyone versus Jackie, and I can tell in the future episodes, like the few we have left before the reunion, I'm gonna be doing a lot of fast forwarding because I don't care about Jennifer's wedding. I love Cecile, but I don't care about that wedding, and I'm just wondering where's the conflict gonna come from now. I also just watched the trailer for next week, and I'm a little bored, so we shall see. Please, y'all, let me know what y'all thought about this wacky-ass episode. Jackie's last stand, I guess. With that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.